Well, hello there, welcome back. This is episode 2 of Dappervolk. We last left off with our quickened turnip ready to hatch, which is very exciting. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. I can't wait to see what we get. Oh my goodness. Well, here we are. Our turnip that we literally plucked from a garden has hatched into this adorable creature. What should we name this little critter? Well, I'm not sure if it is a male or a female, but I think we're going to have to name our first pet Dorian, after my adorable cat, Dorian Gray. So let's go ahead and do that. Wow. Oh look, and it shows up on our little avatar up here too. Oh my. This is really awesome. This game has a lot going on and I'm really excited to dive in and see what this is all about. So it looks like we can have like an affection level with our pet. We can feed them. Oh, this is the only food that we have right now. A red shortbread cone cake. Its effects are 10% success rate, depletes 3 appetite, honor +1, improves mood by 1. Alright, well, maybe we won't feed it just yet. Maybe we'll just like hang on to this and see if we can get some other food items. Because like depletes 3 appetite, you would think that you wouldn't want to... Oh wait, I see. It's their appetite. So like they have a high appetite. So you might have to feed them more often. Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense. Let's just kind of click through and see what we have here. So we can also write a description of our pet if we want. We can click edit pet accessory. Pet accessories are a purely player generated feature where you can create or commission art to overlay onto your pets. You'll need a pet accessory maker item in order to place an accessory onto your pet. Oh gosh, there's like spoilers? We don't have any accessories right now. Okay, but this actually leads me to like a really good point. So, I got some lovely friend requests from some friends, and if anyone out there is thinking about playing this game, starting to play this game, when you sign up, if you use my referral link, which I'll actually post in the description on YouTube, if you use that link, I get a referral point and you also get a referral point. Then what you can do with those referral points is you can buy a whole bunch of cool stuff, and this is where the pet accessory maker comes in. So on that previous page that we were just on, this is where this item would come into play, and you need 10 referral points for this item. And actually, when I was first looking at these, I thought this black royal set looked cool. I was like, ooh yeah, like the black royal cloak and the crown and the scepter, like that would all look really cool. But now I'm like, maybe this item would be one of the first things I would want to get if I ever got up to 10 referral points. Because you can like commission some cool art from other people that play this game and like to make art for the pets and stuff. I think that would just be really, really cool. Also, can you believe there are 2,700, almost 2,800 people online right now? That's incredible. All right, so we have 2 referral points so far, so we can't get anything yet, but maybe soon. When we last left off, we were getting ready to hatch our first pet, which we've done now. So we have Dorian to help us along on our adventure. So let's go ahead and continue on our quest called Your First Pet. Welcome back. Were you able to start incubating your quickened turnip? We're gonna say, actually, I already hatched my pet. What, really? This throws off my calculations. Are you sure you're a world hopper? She examines your pet skeptically, unsure of what to make of the results of your animation. These are creatures brought to life by you after all, so they need to be adequately cared for. What would you like to ask Bully? Let's ask about... actually I want to ask about all of this stuff, but let's start with asking about pet food because that's what I was talking about earlier. Strangely enough, the companions that world hoppers animate don't seem to need food to survive, but they go crazy for confectionery. Giving your pets treats may also permanently boost their stats, especially if the food matches the pet's nature. Just remember, each pet will have an appetite bar that represents how many snacks it is willing to eat per day. Some pet foods will be more filling than others, so they'll deplete your pet's appetite bar more quickly. If you'd like to get your hands on some pet foods, the more cooking-inclined townspeople sometimes offer pet foods in their shops, but I personally don't like cooking or sweet things. Do we have any other questions? Yes, we do. I'd like to know about pet totems. Totems are what we call items that animated creatures seem to take a shine to. They're generally small, ornate items that are easily carried around. They seem to give boost to certain stats when equipped to a pet depending on the totem. You'll be able to collect totems throughout your travels and at random from various people's chance machine shops. There are all sorts scattered throughout the world. Okay, that's very interesting. I like that these things are so far optional, but that they boost your pet's stats. So you don't have to do them, but it's probably a good idea. Let's ask about pet moods and tasks. Just like us, your animated pets will have fluctuating moods each day. Sometimes they'll be happy, sometimes mad, and sometimes pretty ambivalent. These moods affect how well they respond to you interacting with them. You should try it out sometime. Don't be too discouraged if your pet isn't in a very good mood though. Giving them gifts or treats can help to improve how they're feeling that day. Oh, and before I forget, rumor has it that if a pet loves its owner enough, its appearance might change. Ooh, that's very exciting. I haven't seen it myself, but one day I'd like to, if it turns out to be true anyway. You can go to a pet's profile and click any of the action buttons below it to interact. Okay. We've asked Bully everything, so what's next? So you're ready to get going? Well, if you want to look around Louise Hill more, you should get someone to show you around. Talbot and Old Farmhand both know their way around better than me. They like to mill around in the town tavern a little ways up the hill. Talbot is an archer, and Farmhand likes to pretend he isn't actually a wizard when he really is. If you see him, don't bring up his outfit. Talbot and Old Farmhand don't like each other too much though, so you should probably talk to them separately. Oh, and if you see Bernard again, how about we keep this little turnip experiment between us? He's so serious that he'd probably get mad about the missing turnip. It can be our little secret. You should probably go meet the rest of the townspeople now to get your bearings. I'll be here when you're done. Return to Bully after you've completed main quests for all 6 of the NPCs in Louise Hill. Alright. So we got 300 more potatoes and we unlocked Talbot. We have a lot of new quests to do. So, I think we can go to the tavern. Oh yes. I love this character already. Just outside the tavern entrance, you find a young rabbit boy fletching arrows. Bully sent you, didn't she? Well, I'm glad she's starting to finally make some sense and stopped directing people to that old man. He's not even relevant anyways. He hasn't lived here that long. I'm a much better guide. My name is Talbot, and I'm probably the coolest person you'll meet around these parts. I know everything about everyone, and I'm the best guide there is. If anyone tells you differently, they're just confused. Don't listen to anything anyone says about Old Farmhand. He's just some old quack that likes to pretend he knows more than he does. I'm not sure what we should say. Let's just say, okay. That Old Farmhand likes to tell people to go to the forums, but that's so last century. I mean, who needs some old archaic forums, right? It's all about getting people to like you. You might have noticed that when you check someone out, you can see how much affection they have for you. The NPC diary can be accessed through the World tab. Helping people out or talking to them will totally make them like you more. The more positive interactions you have, the more those affection hearts will fill up. But be careful, you can lose hearts too if you say the wrong thing. Like if you said something lame such as Farmhand is much wiser and more knowledgeable than you, Talbot. Ha, what a joke. Anyway, why don't you go build up affection with someone by helping them out? Bernard's easy to please if you're a fellow turnip lover. Just get to like 9 affection with him. Take your time. I'm not impatient or anything. Just hurry back, okay? Are you done? If you've got the gusto to make Bernard like you, I'll show you all the cool knickknacks in my shop. I like how we can say a sassy line like he mentioned earlier. We're just gonna say, I'm on it. Build affection with Bernard by completing his repeatable quest. Come back once you have 9 affection. All right, so let's go ahead and do the repeat quests. Say, you wouldn't happen to have befriended one of those turnip critters, would you? We're gonna have to tell him the truth, you guys. I don't like lying to Bernard. So we can show Bernard your pet hatched from a turnip. Tell him that you're just a simple newbie that doesn't have any pets yet. Or never mind, we don't want to do this quest anymore. We're going to tell him the truth and we're going to show him our pet. You show Bernard your Turnipling. It blinks at him. I can see the turnip resemblance all right. No matter how many times I see them, walking and breathing turnips are still strange to me. Well, take good care of that one. It's made from turnips, so it's got a good heart. Bernard seems a bit more friendly toward you now. See, you guys, we told the truth. Ooh, I got a gold caramel cone cake. All right, so I'm trying to remember where it said we could go look at our relationships. Here we go. NPC diary. A diary of all of your collected info about each NPC you've met, as well as a record of their affection for you. Unlock special events, rewards, and stories by befriending each NPC through various quests. Oh yes. Wait, I love this. It has their age, their pronouns, how we met, and our impressions of them. Oh, I really like this so far. I thought for a second these were all 0, but for Bernard we do have 10. It's not showing the hearts right now, but we already have 10 affections, so now we can go back and talk to Calbit. I really like this. I also like for age, for Bernard, how it says middle-aged for a bear. Oh, I really like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back. I think we can continue with Calbit now. So you managed to do what I asked. I'm always happy to be super helpful. You definitely wouldn't have gotten this far had you gone to see that old man. Aren't you totally glad you had me to show you the way? Anyways, if you want, you can check out my shop. It's a chance machine, so you'll get cool surprises every time. And maybe, like, if you come back later, I'll have some time to teach you more cool stuff. Just be sure to ignore that old farmhand codger if you see him. Got it? You got it. Wow, I love this. Okay, oh, the old farmhand looks great, although we're apparently not allowed to be his friend. Ooh, that's where the old farmhand is. Calbit. Can we see Calbit's chance machine? Oh my. Look at these prizes. Oh, listen, if you all know me, you already know I love archery. Whenever I play a game where it is available for me to be an archer, I always pick archer, so this really appeals to me. And look at these legendary items. Oh man, how many potatoes do we have? Ooh, okay, listen. Gotcha machines and chance machines really appeal to me, so I'm very tempted to do this right now. Let's click it just once. What's the harm? Let's do it. Congrats, you got a charming moose cake. All right, which one? Hey, that was a rare item. Not bad. And so that is a pet food, a fluffy tea flavored cake with mint leaves on top. Feed this to your pet for a 50% chance to increase its charm by 2 and raise its happiness by 2. Oh, I love that. That's actually really great. I hope we can get a totem or something at some point. Yeah, I love this. I'm very tempted to spin again, but we'll wait for now. Okay, so it looks like we just have repeat quests or side quests left with Calbit. So let's go to view all of our quests. Now listen, I know we weren't supposed to befriend the old farmhand. However, it is part of our main quest, and I don't think Calbit can get too mad, so let's go say hello. On the back patio of the tavern, you find a man dressed in wizardly robes with a long white beard. Oh, why hello there, young child. I'm the old farmhand. I'm the well-adjusted social guide around here, unlike that cabbage boy, Calbit, who doesn't know anything about the social history of Louise Hill. Can I just say, as a side note, that this character reminds me a lot of Usador the Blue? Any hello from the Magic Tavern fans in here? Just saying. Did you know that knowledge is the source of all things? I can teach you all the ways to connect with the people of this world. Oh, and don't mind my outfit. People seem to think for some reason that I'm a wizard, but I'm definitely not. I just like to dress up. This robe is comfortably breezy. What's this staff? It's just a walking stick. Don't worry about it. If you're ready, how about we head over to look at the forums? You might meet people from all walks of life, some even as old as me. Let me know when you're ready. Oh, we can actually have a lot of responses here. We're gonna be chipper. You're chipper and ready to let him know it. Ah yes, this way, child. Welcome to the forums. Before jumping into each section, do take note of each rules and guidelines sticky thread within each section. Have fun. Okay. So, we have a lot of forums available. Oh, here we go. I was actually wondering earlier when we were talking about the pet outfits and things, if there would be a forum for commissions and such, and it looks like there are. Okay. We'll have to introduce ourselves at some point, I'm sure. Did you know that you can post in the forums for all to see? It's true. You can even have an entire conversation with all sorts of people. Most of your kind seems to like to use it, which is why it's the first thing I show you when I meet one of you. Now that you know more about how communication works around here, how about you go make some posts? You could introduce yourself and meet some new friends. The forums can be almost magical in that way. Not that I would know anything about magic, since I'm not a wizard or anything. I'm sure you'll be glad once you've given the forums a try. They're much more enlightening than whatever that whippersnapper Calbit would have you do. It's not really magic, but it's all very neat stuff. Oh gosh, all of these reactions are very good. But look down at your introverted feet and mutter is actually probably something that I would actually do in real life, so we're gonna go with that. Why don't you try introducing yourself first if you haven't? If you already have, you can welcome someone who's been posting for the first time instead. If you're an introvert, have no fear. There are forum games in which required communication is minimal. Mouse over community to get to the forums. Make 2 posts. Posting and introductions or the forum game subforum is recommended if you're a first timer. Replying and other topics are fine. You don't need to make your own thread. Okay, I'll be right back. So we're already at the forums. Let's go ahead. I guess we'll start with introduction. This is really fun. Ooh, I'm immediately attracted to what's your favorite Pokemon? I really feel like this speaks to me. I'm gonna share my favorite Pokemon, you guys. Any guesses down in the comments before I type this? And my favorite Pokemon is Umbreon. Specifically shiny Umbreon, just because I really love the blue markings on the shiny Umbreon, but we'll leave it just to Umbreon for now. Oh my goodness, they have super cute smileys and they're like animated. Okay. I'm definitely thinking the little turnip with the heart eyes is gonna be the one for me. So let's preview how this is gonna look. Oh yeah, looks good. And there's our first forum post. Wow, everyone has such great outfits, and this person, they've got like a background and everything. This makes me really excited for like the stuff I'll know that I can be getting at some point as well. Oh, and my reply earned me 25 potatoes. That's awesome. Okay, so we're back talking to the old farmhand after spending a little bit of time in the forums. You're back? How did you find it? Somewhat enlightening, I hope. Great job, you're on the road to being a scholar. Old farmhand smiles at you kindly. Of course, with just a little guidance from yours truly, but you figured it out quite quickly. I'm sure you'll make plenty of new friends now without ever having to interact with that rude child to send you in the wrong direction. You know, I'm actually going to stick up for Calbit a little bit, I think, and say Calbit's not that rude. You already met Calbit? My condolences. Try not to pay him too much mind. If you're looking for more guidance, please feel free to come find me instead. Oh, and how about checking out my shop before you go? It's enchanted, I mean, it's just a carnival chance machine. Haha, they're all the rage now, you know? Ahem, just to be clear, I can't enchant things. I'm not a wizard at all. You can get a random item every time you use the shop, with no magic involved whatsoever. By the way, I heard Bernard is out looking for you. How about you go see what he wants? Alright. Awesome, we got 500 potatoes, and we unlocked some quests. So I am curious to see what his chance machine looks like. Ooh. Okay, I love that all of his items are called not a wizard. Not a wizard hairstyle, not a wizard hat, not a wizard keys. Oh my goodness. Comprehensive jello. Okay, we're gonna have to give this a shot. Here we go. Wish me luck. Congrats, you got not a wizard hat. Okay. Listen, I think we're gonna have to go put that on. Oh, I went to my inventory, but I think we should go to wardrobe. Hats? Oh, wait, no. Oh, I see. You can actually select what you want to do with it first. So if you know you have like a duplicate or something, we're gonna click add to wardrobe. Then it should be in our wardrobe and we're gonna equip it. Yes, my first article of clothing. It's so exciting. All right, let's save. Oh man, now our avatar up at the top looks amazing as well. Well, I think that is a good place to wrap up this episode. In the next episode, we will definitely be continuing our main quests. Looks like we're gonna have to go back to Bernard and Bully to continue. I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.